Look at that. You just take away the Pokemon and just instantly it's just bedlam. Show me the VODs. I nearly said something really, really bad then. I nearly said, what, you want to see the VODs of the raw dogging? And, like, I kind of stopped myself before I said it, and now I've told you, you know. Was that hee-haw like a donkey? Kind of one of those kind of sounds. Very Luffy. I'm sorry to have upset you somehow by streaming, giving you something to watch. I don't know really. Bless you. That's all I'm going to say to that. Bless you. Ever survived 31 minutes so far? Yeah, and I think a little bit more than that because we didn't start the counter straight away, did we? I forgot. But Bebra is actually surviving. We haven't gone very far, and technically we haven't even visited anywhere yet. But Oi. Oh. Posey. You dummy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Oh, bless her. Oh, well, now I feel bad. Oh. Why did we leave Tails behind? I don't know. But that was a good flop there. Look at that. Hello and welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I think my... Yeah, there we go. The mic was pointing a little too high, I think. Yeah, there we go. Right, let me catch up with some chat. How are you doing? We have a Lucasade, welcome in. We have a Dive, welcome in. We have an Armode, welcome in. We have a Dragonoid, welcome in. How are you all doing? It is wonderful to see you all wiggling away there. My gosh. It's almost like we're excited for something. What could it be? What are we excited about? What could it be? One's hiding in the corner today. Hope they're okay. Yeah, they're good. They've just been napping there today, basically. Yeah. Probably because the corner above them by the box I cleaned earlier, because one of them had left a little present for me, so I had to clean it and give it a little disinfectant scrub. So they're probably avoiding that area at the moment, because how dare I clean, you know. Sometimes fast food restaurants have cool limited runs. They do, yeah. Sometimes you get some really unique like little gifts and extras from fast food places of all the places, you know, you could get stuff from. Sometimes it's them, you know. Bus go choo choo. Yeah, the bus does go choo, yeah. So I've heard. So we are a ZA free zone today. The most like we're going to be able to discuss about things is essentially just like what we already know, like official stuff. That's fine. There's no gameplay, nothing like that. No spoilers. We've set up an extensive spoiler list as well for stuff, basically. Yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be good. Let's also start the trades, shall we, as well? There you go. Want to talk about Legends of the A? Yeah, so like I don't mind talking about it. That's fine. Like we're all excited about it. I want to hear people's, you know, excitement. I'm sure we all want to share in that. But yeah, it's just more just like because there are people playing it. Some people have received their copies, or they've done the Australia trick where they go get it early, kind of thing, on the eShop. Is it worth putting that as a pinned comment to the link code? Yeah, we could actually. Yeah. Tell you what, yeah. Okay, there you go. The Australia trick is a really funny phrase. It is, yes. And Prudo, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Yeah, it's just really funny. People basically essentially like switch to like an Australian Nintendo account for a second, just one they've registered over there, or they say the location's there, I guess, and so it gives them access to the Australian eShop. So buy it there, then switch back. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's quite a clever way of doing it. I would do that if I wanted to buy the game twice, but I don't, so I'm not going to. And I can't even if I wanted to. But if I could, I wouldn't. You're really tired, you couldn't sleep? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Is there any particular reason? Just one of those nights? It happens sometimes, doesn't it? I woke up a lot last night, actually. Like, I did manage to get some sleep, but I definitely woke up a lot. Like, a lot. Celestia, welcome in. Everyone on your feed is playing ZA Help. I know. Yeah, I scrolled down like my my Twitch kind of like feed today to see who I wanted to pop in and lurk, and it was just ZA. I was like, oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, we're a ZA free zone today. It's only like official stuff that is a topic we're going to allow today. Yeah, and we have a very extensive spoiler list. We have two very kind people to thank for that. Metro, who isn't going to be playing this game, they said they're not interested in it, so they were happy to look at the spoilers for us, basically. And collate a list of things that are now spoiler terms for us. And Classy Ham was fortunate enough to receive their copy early, and has already played the game and completed it, because they've been playing it non-stop for like forever, like since it came through the door, basically. They've literally powered through the entire game already, at least the story, from what they've said. But they've also they've made us a great big list of spoilers, basically, like key terms, keywords, stuff like that. So yeah, if you say a spoiler or you say anything related to a spoiler, the bot's going to bonk you, basically. We want to make sure people are safe and don't have the game ruined for them. Sophia, welcome in, enjoy the lurk, and nice shiny rolls as well. No idea, just couldn't fall asleep. The most you might have slept would have been like 2 hours. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, get lots of rest. Make sure you just like you're curled up and you're burritoed. You're just chilling, basically. Chikorita badge, 15th October. Epic badge, 17th, and Totodile badge on the 19th. Oh, okay, nice. Very, very nice. Dragonite, thank you for the water stream as well. What if someone says something and end up spoiling themselves because the word is banned? So I have had to spoil myself a little bit. You're welcome. To basically make sure that's not going to happen. Essentially, so just as an example, we know Mega Dragonite is a thing that's officially released. It's announced in the trailers and in the promos and all that kind of stuff. So if someone said Mega Dragonite, they're going to get bopped, basically. But if someone says Dragonite, they're going to not get bopped. Unless it's in combination with other things that will give away the fact it's a spoiler, basically. Some of it has to be manual, some of it is something that Lucasade, myself, and Metro will be taking care of. Because, like, you know, you can't kind of prepare for every single way someone's going to word something. And, you know, kind of, there's always going to be ways around things. But for as best as we can, we've covered as many kind of options and possibilities without just being like ridiculous with it, essentially. You know, so if someone said, yeah, Mega Dragonite, it wouldn't. No, that would get banned. Dragonite wouldn't. You know, because Dragonite's just a Pokemon. We don't know about Dragonite. You know, what's going on with it. Gengar, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, we've taken that into account. It's all good. Yeah, yeah. Some things we might have to do manually, but for the most part, we should be okay. Yeah, just like singular words, for example, like they haven't been blocked because I don't want someone to put in the word Dragonite and the bot goes, no spoilers, please. And then everyone goes, oh, there's something about Dragonite. Like, I don't want that to happen, basically. Currently in your country, we've got some interesting menu items at McDonald's, like Biscoff McFlurry, cheesy fries. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. There'll always be people who try to figure out ways around the block terms. There are, yeah, there are. Yeah, and that's why I'm not going to be too specific on it. But, like, and, you know, I don't think we'd be a target for it, you know, anyway. I know people like to be dickheads and just ruin people's fun, and so maybe someone will pop in and try to do something, but they will get banned very, very, very quickly, you know, and hopefully the terms they use will get bopped by the bot before it even appears in chat, kind of thing. So, fingers crossed. Lucius, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're good. How are you getting these MIRAIDON and KORAIDON to give out? So they're being created from the Wonder Card, Lucius. Basically, the Wonder Card, you know, essentially the data of the event that someone has redeemed and shared. Basically, like the original, like essentially like the mystery gift data, I guess you could say, would be the kind of the easiest way to explain it. And yeah, so then we're basically creating them directly from that. So they're all created exactly as if they had been created by redeeming a code. There's like no difference with them at all. And they're all unique as well. They've all got unique, all the stats that need, or like all the data on them that needs to be unique is still unique. You know, you're not going to basically both have the same one kind of thing. Only spoilers for avoiding a story. You were 2 years late to Legends Arceus and the big reveal was already common knowledge. Fair, yeah, fair. Yeah. Gotcha, I went to GameStop yesterday. They didn't have any codes. Yeah, they've been really funny with them. Like, just the way they've handled that whole situation is awful. And they're blaming it on Pokemon. And then, honestly, I feel like that's complete rubbish because the rest of the world is fine. The rest of the world can give out as many codes as they want. But GameStop has gone, no, it's their fault. We're only allowed 50 a store. Other stores can print out hundreds of them on one receipt. Like, yeah. But yeah, if you want them, feel free to jump in. The code is, let me do that. That is the code. Yeah, so once you basically receive them, like they're essentially exactly the same as one redeemed from a code. There's no difference. Like zero difference at all. So yeah, like you'll find that we've tested that they're home legal. Like, you know, there's no issues there. They don't have a home tracker because they've never been to home. They're created on the console, all that kind of stuff, really. Personally, I do think they would be VGC viable. I wouldn't want to guarantee it, so I'm not going to, because I know they're very strict with their checks. But looking at the actual data of the Pokemon, like, where is it? Where is it? The source. Like, that's a real one. That's a legitimate one from a code, and one from our event, our giveaway, and they are identical. Spreadsheet, yes. So yeah, like realistically, I don't think there's any way you'd ever be able to tell a difference. They're essentially just look like you've redeemed it on another save file and traded it over, kind of thing. The no trans horses emote, as misread by Blue. Do you know what? At a glance, I can kind of see where it says horses. There's like the bottom part of the B is kind of cut off a little bit. That's brilliant. I love that. Puda, you were thinking there's probably still Thursday strikes, so stream is first going to be Friday, correct? So I was actually speaking with Lucasade about this earlier. I'm pretty sure there will still be strikes tomorrow. Because as much as a peace deal has been, you know, put into place, it's already being reported that Israel are pushing back on that and still doing things that are not good, to put it lightly, like denying humanitarian aid and stuff, and making excuses for why that is what they're allowed to do, even in, you know, despite the peace deal. Yeah, it's essentially until I see otherwise. I have no idea why that bopped that. I have no idea why that bopped that. Don't worry. I don't even know. They didn't even give me a reason for it. Yeah. So basically, and kind of until I read otherwise from the sources arranging these things, it will continue to be a strike on Thursday for us because we support the Palestinian people. Can I see the X and Y remasters remakes one day? That would be nice. That'd be really nice, actually. Yeah, just in like a modern engine. And Lucius, yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, grab as many as you need. Basically, there's no like limit on them really. I think the only limit I've really ever set on them was someone literally tried to take like several hundred, kind of thing. So that was a no-no. But apart from that, no, yeah, grab as many as you want. Let me just quickly check the logs and see what got bopped. I don't know. Okay, don't worry. It's all good. Yeah, there's nothing in the logs either. I think the bot just had a moment. Just get what you need, don't be greedy. Pretty much, yeah. Like, I don't mind if people take 10 or 20 of them. Like, I can reasonably see that being the amount you'd want to give out to friends, you know, family, whatever. But yeah, like, otherwise, you know, just, yeah, be cool. I know you are, Lucius, obviously, yeah. And Tao, welcome in. How you doing? It's lovely to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. GameStop is definitely making excuses. High demand is their excuse for their lack of care when distributing the codes. You waited an hour in line behind scalpers for yours. The codes are going to them as well, even though I was the only person in line with your Switch on you. Yeah, exactly. And that was a requirement, wasn't it? Like, I know not everywhere had that requirement, but I know in the US that was a requirement. At least officially, like on paperwork, that was a requirement. And Nice Johnson, welcome in. Sorry for the stupid question, but is there any requirement for the shiny giveaway? First of all, never a stupid question. Thank you for asking. Also, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. But yeah, no requirements. Just do a trade. Oh God, I think that Switch needs to restart already. That is going to be the code. Okay, right. Give me a sec. Oh, gotta love these games, right? And how they crash all the time. Okay. Right, so I was really quickly restart the game. This happens occasionally. It does too many trades and it kind of goes and freaks out and doesn't like doing anymore for a second because, you know, memory leaks and all that. But yeah, no, just literally once the trade's up, yeah, pop in the code, do the thing. The way we do it, we just swap back and forth between the Pokemon. So it will do a KORAIDON, then a MIRAIDON, then a KORAIDON, then a MIRAIDON. If you get a double, if you get a dupe, you're more than welcome to grab it anyway. If you want to give it to a friend, loved one, enemy, whatever it is. Or just back out and go back in and hopefully you'll get the correct one. But yeah, let's get this up and running again. Ooh, nice shiny rolls. You tell you what, let's minimise the issues here. Let's go stand in a corner with nothing else rendering. There you go. Let's go stand in a corner with nothing else there. Minimise the memory footprint. Okay, yeah, that should be up and running again now. Yeah. Just gonna stack one more of each and you'll be done. I tried to do this the intended way through GameStop, but they weren't helpful at all. Yeah, no, that's exactly kind of why we're doing it, Lucius. Same as with the Gimme Gall raids when we hosted them. Like, we host the legitimate ones, they're not hacked or cheated or modified and any of that rubbish. But it's just because they're such a short-term FOMO event. Like, yeah, you know, people shouldn't be punished for not being able to access them, or also for the distribution itself being so bad, you know. Thank you, love hearing your voice, it's so cozy and warm. Thank you, that's very kind of you to say. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I never really thought it myself. I never really was aware of it, and then kind of ever since I've been streaming, people have told me that I have a nice voice, and I don't really hear it myself still, if I'm completely honest with you. But I believe people when they say it, you know. I really appreciate the you know, the kind words from people. What's the name for the punishment where you have to sit in a chair in a corner called again? I have no idea. I guess like we'd maybe call it like the naughty chair or something, but I don't think that's what you mean. I'm not sure. Shaz, welcome in. Oh yeah, timeout. Yeah, timeout is probably a good one as that. Well, actually, you just sit in timeout. You're just away from whatever. Yeah. How you doing, Shaz? It's lovely to see you. I hope you're having a good day. You want to get a Switch 2 version, but you might get it for Switch 1. So the Switch 2 version should work on the Switch 1 as well, because it's a hybrid cartridge. You're thinking of the shame corner? That works as well. That works as well. Minecraft Timecraft? Oh, hell yeah. What are you doing in Minecraft? Yeah, so the Switch 2 cartridge is a hybrid. It works in the Switch 1 as a Switch 1 game. If you put it in Switch 2, it works as the Switch 2 edition of the game. So if you know you're going to be getting a Switch 2 in the future, you can always grab a Switch 2 cartridge and just not have to worry about buying the upgrade later. Or buy the Switch 2, a Switch 1 cartridge and buy the upgrade later. It doesn't really matter which way around you do it. It works out about the same. One of us.
Fen palok fod fin voldover fen kos na lot maferakot rus. Pas kazol fen kos stin nol bin all doin jot.
Why? First of all, Di, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Why does Dovazul always sound like someone badly speaking Welsh? Or maybe it's just the way Brian reads it. Brian does get the pronunciation correct, which is really interesting. But it always reads as someone like reading Welsh. I've never really understood why. Currently just building a base, getting your bearings in the All the Mods 10 before Escape starts a server next month. Oh, nice. Oh, fantastic. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. I've never really been like hugely into Minecraft, but I enjoy watching friends play it. So I've seen quite a lot of it, and I've watched quite a lot of Minecraft videos and like challenge runs, and you know, I got quite into watching One Block and Skyblock like runs and stuff at one point. Yeah, I'm just not really into it myself, so to speak. I've tried, it just doesn't really work for me, which I'm kind of okay with, because I feel like if it did, I would never stop playing it. I feel like it's one of those games that if it did click with my brain, it would click so much I would never play another game again. Like, because it's such a tinkerer kind of game, you know? You've got to have the dragon snake lisp thing for it to sound proper. True, yeah. Because it's not quest oriented. Yeah, like whilst I like playing free roam in a game, and like I love Skyrim for being an open world sandbox, so where just kind of you can tell your own adventure in it, you are still very subtly guided from time to time. You know, you'll encounter NPCs that do certain things, say certain things. You might get given a quest, or you know, you talk to a barkeep and they give you a quest. You know, there's teeny little nudges that kind of slightly direct you, or at least give you an excuse to go in a direction. Where it's just completely free roam. It's just like, what do I do now? Ooh. It's kind of like a choice paralysis thing, for me at least. Oh. The bunnies devoured their greens today, as you can see. Probably like half an hour before stream, I put a mountain of kale in their bowl. There was so much. And yeah, they have literally hoovered it up, the little gremlins. Bless them. Poor Kale, I know. She's fine. They're bunnies. She can just cuddle them, you know. You could like mod packs or quest lines potentially then. Yeah, I have seen some of them. I know Lumi's played a few of them actually. Maybe at some point that's something I can do. Like I said, you're more than welcome, Lucius. More than welcome. Again, if you do need to grab any more, just feel free to jump in and do it. There's no like real restrictions on the queue or anything. Yeah, grab as many as you need for you, friends, family, whatever. If you want them in your games and in home, for example, grab multiples, all that jazz. Yeah, as long as people can get them, that is literally the main thing here. Can we skip forward 8 hours, please? Why do you want to skip forward 8 hours, Dive? What is happening in 8 hours? Did you like nighttime? Do you know what? Fair. Yeah, it's quiet, it's peaceful, less people around. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, actually. Yeah, let's skip forward 8 hours. You convinced me. Tao, you had a panic attack at work today. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Your voice is helping you get back to relaxed after coming home. Thanks for that. You are more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I'm so sorry you had a panic attack today. As someone who has panic attacks, who has very severe anxiety and depression, and it has basically derailed my entire adult life, or my current later adult life, I guess you could say. I know it's very cliched to say. I know it's very, it's what you say to these things, but you are not alone in what you're going through, in having to deal with panic attacks, stuff like that. Even if it feels like it sometimes, you are absolutely not. Yeah, we are all of us here are handling something like that, you know, dealing with little bits and bobs and this and that, and we're all very good at listening to and supporting each other, because our, for want of a better word, you know, our disabilities or our illnesses, however, you know, what is going on is, you know, manifest within you. They don't define us. They don't, you know, make us less, basically. Ham, welcome in. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Ham, once again, thank you so much for the list. I put your list in with Metro's list. I sorted lexicographically. I removed dupes. I swapped cases around so everything matches to a quick lowercase search, just for ease of access, ease of processing. And now we have like 300 or something, 200 lines, I think it is, of keywords, key phrases to keep everyone safe. So thank you, Ham, for doing a wonderful thing and compiling that list for us. Vamp, welcome in. How you doing? It's lovely to see you. How's your day going? Is the list active? It is, yes. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we've tried to make it so it's not going to bop things like accidentally and give away spoilers as well. I guess you can't manage everything, but like if someone says Mega Dragonite, not a spoiler, it's in the trailers, camera crashed. It's been a while since I did that, my gosh. Okay, let me quickly turn the camera on, off and on again. Yeah, so if someone says like Mega Dragonite, for example, like that will get them bopped because that would potentially be a spoiler. But if they just say Dragonite, that's not going to do anything because, you know, why would Dragonite be a bad thing? You know, if that makes sense. I don't want to give away stuff just by people saying the wrong word, basically. Oh well, the camera properly crashed. I think it had just slipped out of the USB just enough. Hey, there we go. Because currently it's in a USB that's facing down, just because of where the USB was. And I think it is just slowly over time, the gravity just made it slightly drift out of the USB port. So I'll fix that. Vamp, doing well, thanks. You got 4 days off and all weekend to Pokemon it up? Heck yes. Heck yes. I can't wait. I can't wait. And Lucasade, you're wishing you'd ordered a digital copy now, see, because otherwise you won't get to like midday. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Right, let me quickly just make sure that didn't reset the camera settings. Face cam. Configure video. It did. There we go. Yeah, we don't autofocus on. Cool. There we go. Can we can ban reboot whilst we're at it? Yes, yes. Because Dragonite is a bad Pokemon, we just don't allow it to be mentioned in the stream. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. We like definitely we need to ban reboot. Sneaks in the poke the dive bunny. Oh no, Devil, welcome in. How you doing? It's lovely to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Why reboot? It's Dive's favourite Pokemon. No reason other than that. It's Dive's favourite Pokemon. You're good, how are you? Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. I've got a bit of a headache again still, and I went out to the supermarket today to grab a few little bits. Like I got some bits for the bunnies, treated myself to a can of Audi brand Monster for stream today, and I completely forgot to get painkillers. I got all the way home and I was like, oh, I can't wait to take some paracetamol when I get home because my head's a little bit sore. Damn it. Just like, damn it. It's fine, it's fine. It's not bad. It's just like there's just a little tenderness that I could do without, but it's fine. Have you told the headache to go away? Many times. Many times. Is that a reboot holding a stabby stick? That's hilarious. It is. Yes, it is. There's a stabby reboot. Your local Audi doesn't do the flavoured versions of the Audi Monsters? Really? Oh, damn. Mine has them, like, they're not regular there. Sometimes they just seem to have, like, just a few crates of them in with the other stuff. You kind of have to pick through and find them. But, yeah, they had some pink ones today. I thought you said you gave the buns a can of Audi Monster. My God. My God. That would be terrible. That would be a bad time. They'd be bouncing off the walls more than they are already. Speaking of, though, they've eaten all the greens. I'm going to quickly grab them some more. 1 sec. Muted. Sorry. Yeah. I even read your message and just like, yeah. And then just carried on without even acting on it. Oh, my brain. My brain. Yeah. Because I didn't have greens yesterday because I couldn't get out to the supermarket yesterday and we'd run out. I figured, you know what, they can have extras today, basically. Buns, fresh greens, much better than fresh greens from 10 minutes ago. Literally, yeah, literally. Sometimes you can do the thing that you do with cats. You know, where a cat, like, insists its bowl is empty, even though it's just, like, you know, there's an empty spot in it kind of thing. They pushed it around the edge or something. You can do that with a bunny sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. You can kind of just go up to the food bowl or like the veg bowl if there's still stuff in it and just like rustle it around a bit, maybe move some back in if they've knocked it out. And they just kind of go, oh, veg, and run over to it and start eating again. It's really cute. Bless them. They're so silly. You've been awake since 7? Aww. But that's a good thing, Dive. It was for a good reason. And you kind of, you know what's going on with the old man now, with the fur baby. Oh, there's a good stretch, Bubba. You're so floofy at the moment. My God. Your friend used to have a cat that refused to eat unless it had a side salad. Don't know how he figured it out. That's so funny. I love that. You got some vitamin D tablets today? Oh, nice. Very, very nice. You could also just open your curtains, Dive, you know. I say with my curtains closed, you know. Oh dear. Oh, very ladylike there, Posy. Well done. Well done. Very, well done. Thanks. Just... Yep. Everyone avert your eyes, please. Posy's having a wash. According to your nan, that's not enough. I mean, your nan's probably correct. Yeah. Mainly got them to make your nan stop moaning. I mean, fair. Fair. Completely fair. Update on Toby. He's being stubborn and trying to walk even though the drugs still haven't worn off yet. Oh, bless him. Is he still wobbly? It's so funny. So funny. That's too cute. Very. Aww. He's just a wobbly old man who's currently very, very high and can't walk as a result of it. For context, Toby is Dive's dog and he just went in for a vet appointment today and he's still suffering the sedation effects of it. Had to carry him to the car. That's adorable. That's always funny when you have to do that. Just a big old fur baby just carrying him to the car. Yeah. Opens the curtains. I've done all I can. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I do really like having like the curtains open. I've got like privacy filters on my windows because I've got another apartment like right across the road to me. So I don't want them staring in and me staring in there all the time. Oh, I crashed again. God damn it, game. Keeps crashing. Classic Scarlet Violet. Okay, we'll try one more and see if that crashes, and if it does it again, I'll restart it again. That's how you make friends? No, it's not. Staring in people's windows is not how you make friends, Dive. Contrary to what you've been told on the internet. It's just not. I'm sorry. But yeah, I do like having the curtains open, like I will do all the time, normally. But it just really messes with the lighting in here. Like, because it's so bright, it overpowers everything in a really weird way and just washes everything out. But a couple took you for a whole 40 minutes before you complain about Scarlet Violet. That's a new record. Yes. We're doing so well. It's a valid complaint. It kind of was, though, wasn't it? You know, a game that continuously crashes when doing technically nothing, really, is definitely a valid complaint. Okay, that one did seem to work. That's fine. Good. Technically, it's partly true because we stare into the computer window and become friends as streams. True. That's a fair point, actually. Yeah, like this is a window, isn't it? I guess, in a way. I'm like, hello. Are you kidding? That's how I made most of my friends. As soon as I get their names, I'm sure we'll have a great laugh about it. Exactly. Once they know you're there, you can all laugh and joke about it. There we go. Okay, I didn't crash that time. Good. I think Poppy's eating biscuits at the moment. Yeah, she is. I can hear her crunching on the biscuits at the moment. Bless her heart. Okay, okay. Who are we picking for our starter? Who are we going for? What's the choice? ZA. Franjo Pegar, is that? Fran, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for the crowd. You are more than welcome. More than welcome. And thanks so much for the follow as well. All of our follows are anonymous. Anonymous. All of our follows are anonymous. But if you want to say hi, you're more than welcome to as well. But yeah, you're more than welcome for the KORAIDON. If you want to grab a MIRAIDON as well, want to grab a few of each, feel free to just jump in again, grab more. They alternate back and forth. KORAIDON, MIRAIDON, KORAIDON, MIRAIDON, KORAIDON, MIRAIDON. But yeah, feel free to do so. They are home legal. We've tested that extensively. Technically, they should be VGC legal, but I don't know for certain. I don't play it, and I know they're very, very, very strict with that stuff. So please don't get yourself in trouble if you play VGC. But looking at the actual data of the Pokemon, they're identical. They should be. I don't know, so I can't guarantee that. Chikorita. Oh, okay. Good choice. Good choice. Amp, you're not sure. Have you got like a short list, maybe? You know, maybe are there a couple you want going to pick from? You still stuck between Chica and Tepig. I think you'll have your mum flip a coin for you. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea. Your mum's better luck. Okay, fair, fair, fair. Shaz, I completely forgot Seri has that built in. That's wonderful. Am I going Totodile? Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm going Totodile. Any game where there's a Totodile as a starter, I have to pick Totodile. He's just a little guy, and he was my first Gen 2 starter, so I kind of have to do it for that reason alone as well. I know I thought it was called the Shame Corner now. I remember the Danish word, which is Skamkrogen, which would mean Shame Corner. Okay. I probably didn't pronounce that correctly, but yeah, that makes sense. You think you're also going Totodile? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Totodile gang. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna like handle stuff on stream tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow or Friday, whenever we stream next. I think like the most very wrong as per usual. I think the most we'll probably be doing is just like very, very early story stuff, like very early intro stuff. Probably going to reset for maybe like a nature on our Pokemon, stuff like that, just to get it natured and kind of go from there. And honestly, at that point, yeah, we'll kind of play it by ear, but we're going to be very spoiler free as best as we can. I still want to play the game with everyone on stream, but it's going to be as spoiler free as we can make it within like the first few days, basically. So we'll maybe even do some shiny hunting like straight off the bat, to like slow our progression down a bit. But yeah, we'll be having a Tifa's coming along with us. Little Tifa's the Totodile. Grass type finally has enough viability that you can use your actual favourite Johto starter. Tao, that's a really good point actually, because I think we saw in one of the trailers. One of the trailers had fairy type moves on Chikorita. So if it just has like even access to those moves, even if it doesn't somehow have fairy typing, if they haven't like retconned it or something, I don't know. I'm just speculating. Like just having access to some of those moves was going to make such a lot of difference to that Pokemon. Must be so good. You have to remember to take a nap later because you're not sleeping tonight. Fair. Is that because you're going to be playing Pokemon ZA all night? All night. Which is very, very fair. But I tell you what, let's have a quick look. So thanks to all the kindness and the generosity of all of you, all wonderful, wonderful gremlins. The game has been purchased and ordered. Don't think it has tracking yet. No, it's just marked as ordered still currently. But that means it'll probably ship at the same kind of time as like normal Amazon orders and stuff, you know. So hopefully we'll get it tomorrow. Sleep is for mortals. Exactly. If you are mortal, please get sleep occasionally. You gonna wait for the postman tomorrow? Yeah. I think that's what we'll be waiting on as well. But yeah, very excited for it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. From what I've seen of it, through the brief spoilers I have seen, is you stalking the door just there. The second you see them walk up the path, the door opens, kind of thing. You're there, fully dressed in a Chikorita costume, just bouncing on the spot, waiting for it. Yeah. Just me in the costume? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the thing I'm really excited about is that it does actually seem to have much better performance than Scarlet and Violet. Like, by all accounts, like, the performance is really, really, really good. Which is honestly wonderful, you know. The fact it is a 2 console release game. It's really nice that the performance is going to be that good on it. Costume wise, you have a Pika onesie or a Mimikyu Udi. Oh, that's cool actually. That's very cool. I have a pizza Udi, which I guess works for that because this is Pokemon Pizza. So maybe we could wear the pizza Udi. Might be a bit hot for it, but we could try. But yeah, I'm really excited just for it in general, I think. Because I've heard that things like the performance are really good on it. And I think that in itself is definitely something worth celebrating. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Metro, welcome in. How you doing? Hey, lovely to see you. How is your day going? Hope you're on a good day. You say Udi was a Temu special? Ah, nice. I mean, you just got the same thing for far less money, basically. It's always a good idea. How you doing, Metro? Hope you're having a good day. It's Kitty's birthday today, and as an honorary godparent, you haven't said anything, SMH. I didn't know. I'm going to make a note of that right now, though. I'm going to make a note of that right now. Right this very second. In my birthday list. Said yesterday, did you? Dang it. Dang it. Happy birthday, kitty cat! We love you. You are the most adorable fur baby in the world. Sometimes even rivaling these two here. Sometimes. Wouldn't happen if you had a calendar. I mean, true. Yeah, true. Right, I made a note. It is on my list. There we go. Look at you go. I know. Shaz, did you hear there's already apparently leaks about Gen 10? No, you're best to avoid it for now, but you're expecting that it'll be next to impossible if stuff leaks already. Yeah, so without going into any real detail, because I have seen it and I have been spoiled on a lot of it, I've looked at some as well because I find it interesting to see what people have leaked. And I'll forget by then anyway. But everything from ZA all the way up until Gen 11 has been leaked. Everything from company plans, budgets for games, design documents, story, Pokemon, theme proposals, side games. Oh my gosh, that's so much. Yes, it is literally everything on the roadmap up until Gen 11, inclusive of Gen 11. You gonna try to stay from that? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like, again, completely spoiler free. Just I'm not interested in seeing any of it outside of just my very brief interest in just seeing what had released, kind of thing. North, welcome in. How you doing? Love you, see you. Oh my god, North, I love that emote so much. Oh my gosh, North, that is amazing. That's so cute. North, hope you had a lovely, lovely day. It's Eggy Frank. I love it. I love it. That's so good. Goes without saying, don't leak it further, ruin it for people who don't want to know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The only thing that make you excited in a positive way is trusting that the story is actually safe for you and you still want to get it secondhand. Completely fair. Completely fair, yeah. Day's improving. Royal Mail said your things will be here tomorrow, but you're tired. Yeah, I saw your posts just about how, like, the Pokemon Company have fumbled so many pre-orders apparently. They're being like flagged as failed and this and that or whatever, and people are like understandably kind of getting a bit panicked about it. So I'm glad that yours are in fact actually on their way. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Thank you for shout out. You are more than welcome. More than welcome. Oh, so we have actually given out now. Let me have a look. We are just over 2,000 KORAIDON and MIRAIDON now. We've given out 2,003 KORAIDON and MIRAIDON over the course of this distribution, which is amazing. Amazing. You might end up in bed playing Story of Seasons once you've fed the cat at 6. So, do you know what? Completely fair. That is completely fair. You know, that is a good plan. That's 1,998 more than the Pokemon Company did. It's really true. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Nothing wrong with second hand. You love collecting games? Yeah, 100%. If you can save a few pennies and get it pre-owned, absolutely do. Absolutely do. You couldn't resist the extra goodies that come with it. What does it come with? Can't even think what it comes with. I guess you got the pre-order bonus. Stuff like that. Sometimes I wish we could like pin multiple messages. It'd be really nice, wouldn't it? You got loads coming with yours. They think in retrospect the nibbling is only into Pogo, so no clue if he's going to want his copy. Fair. Fair. Completely, completely fair. Let's pin that one for a while. You bought the one from Nintendo with the Umbrella Cup pins, Mega Statues of XY Charizard, plus extra statues with the stars. Oh, I didn't know they were actually doing like an actual, like almost like a bundle. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Decent amount. Wow, I had no idea. That's awesome. Oh, damn. That's really, really cool. You got out of a work travel thing? Heck yes. Heck yes. Was this actually like you were going to have to go somewhere for work kind of thing? And you were just like, nah, I can remote and it's fine. Just upgrade to the Switch 2 so you treat yourself. Nice. Oh, lovely. Yeah, definitely. It's nice to do. It's very, very nice to do. It's given the meme of, it's a banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10. Except it's a shiny box legend, Michael. How many players could there be? 10. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yep. You've been seeing 747 everywhere today and lately, to be fair. Even your grocery shopping came in at that in Swedish krona, and you entered your chat at 1747. Oh wow, okay, interesting. How bizarre. It's so weird, isn't it, when your brain catches it and then you see that everywhere. You stopped at the figures and pins for yours from Nintendo, but your copy has a pin and a sitting cutie. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I cannot wait to see all these things. That's really adorable. Like an hours long travel and sleepover. Ugh. Ugh. No, we don't do that. I mean, that sounds fun if it was like with friends or loved ones kind of thing, but, you know, not for work. Several hours? Ugh. No. Ugh. Not even then. Not even then. Be for real. I was all right. 747 is one of your favourite songs by a Swedish band. Oh, really? Oh, okay, you have to show us it. I don't think I've heard it. Finish the deck, now to finish with a side quest. Ham, you're a superstar. My gosh. My gosh. It's more if you can avoid supporting Pokemon directly from now on, you will. Yeah, completely fair. As a bullying victim who doesn't forgive easily, I'm just done with it after the DLC story. Carmine stayed the hero without enough blame, and Kieran became the villain canon. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You'd pain through and would do it, but even then... Oh, yeah, no. It's one of those things, if it doesn't have to be done in person, like, it just doesn't have to be, so why should it be, you know? You know, if you can do the same job or better remotely, then they should be letting you do it remotely, you know. You got out of it altogether? Nice. Good. Good. That just means more Metro time, you know. Get to play more games together, you know. See more pictures of Kitty Cat. I'm good with this. Read more. You were so funny last night. So funny. Let me find what you said. Where was it? So I popped in our group chat last night. Like, does anyone want a VC for a bit? And Metro replies, my female lead is so gonna fall for this half-orc, so I'm busy. Which was such a mood. She was, but did she? Did she? It was so funny, Metro. It was just like the perfect response. Sorry, can't hang out reading books with fantasy romance. They slept next to each other, so it's close now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Oh. Oh my. Sleeping next to each other? Are you reading Tusk Love? I love Noff that you knew what that was. I know, clutch your pearls, yes. Are they roommates? I think it sounds like they'll be more than roommates. Oh, Noff, that was amazing. That was so good. Because it sounded like something Jester would read. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, I love that. Good taste. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Nope. Twitch is being silly. Come on now, behave. And you're an excellent describer. Yes, yes. Yeah, with that one line, you you completely explained what was going on in the book in such a good way. You have Mighty Nine bookmarks, and you're I can never pronounce that. I can never pronounce that. Handhold, yeah. Oh, I've not actually watched a lot regarding the Mighty Nine stuff. Namely because I keep failing to finish campaign 1, because obviously it's so long, and I always get to like episode 80 or 90 or something, and then kind of I end up going on a break from it and never go back to it, and then I kind of go, oh, do you know what? I want to watch it. I should probably go back to the start again. Oh no, I start from the beginning again, and then I never move forward. And I don't want to watch later campaigns because I know, I know they reference things. Too much of campaign 1 isn't online, so you move to 2. Just haven't finished it. Oh really? They did have the whole playlist at one point. Have they taken it down? They had a complete playlist of it on Geek and Sundry. For people who aren't aware what we're talking about Critical Role. Because us critters, we know each other. They have the whole playlist, but half their campaign was done before they started streaming. Oh, right, so I get what you mean. Yeah. That we pick up basically partway through that story, don't we? Yeah, because they moved from our home game to playing on Geek and Sundry. Yeah, we kind of miss all the intro, essentially. The cartoon is great, though. You love DM cameos. Oh my god, the cartoon is fantastic. Like, I know they said they were going to basically, you know, get the best they can out of it, kind of thing. You know, they're very, very particular, very strict with what they wanted from it. But, you know, because they had a vision for it, my god, did they deliver. My god, did they deliver. It's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, really, really good. There's probably more than you've seen at this point, but still, yeah. I think I can't even remember how many seasons are up to now. Actually, I haven't seen all of it. Again, because I didn't want to spoil myself and stuff. But yeah, at some point I will. I used to do it when I shiny hunted a lot off stream. It was normally shiny hunting and watching Critical Role. So at some point I will get back into offline shiny hunting again. And I will just power through Critical Role again. I'll just like not sleep for 6 months and just power through Critical Role, and then eventually I can move on to the later campaigns. Eventually, maybe. Although saying that, that's if I can even get through the first 30 episodes. 29 episodes, 28 episodes, I think it is. Because of just how hard they are to watch. Again, if anyone's... Is that the Dragonborn diorama? It is. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah. Frankie, welcome in. How are you doing? It is lovely to see you. How was your day? Hope you're on a fantastic Wednesday. Are you ready for Pokemon ZA? Are you ready for it? Hopefully you are. Yeah, that's the Dragonborn drama with Tiberius Stormwind, played by Orion Akaba. With just some real messed up like power play, dice fudging, very kind of weird, abusive, like main character syndrome behaviour, some very inappropriate comments, and then later on it turned out he was stealing money from a charity and stuff like this, and yeah, like everyone's to blame but him for it, essentially. And yeah, they just kicked him from the show eventually. Understand he had issues externally that affected his behaviour, but not enough to warrant. Oh, 100%. He was going through shit. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on in his personal life, like that explained erratic behaviour, but does not justify his behaviour. You know, yeah. You go, thank you. Chilling on the sofa a bit after work. Tea's in the oven. How are you? Oh, what's for tea? What's for din-dins? But yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm very, very good. Yeah, very, very good. I am very excited for it as well. I will be streaming it. I'm not quite sure exactly how I'll be doing it. Because I want to remain as spoiler free for for a couple of weeks probably as I can. Yeah, we're definitely going to be streaming it. I'm very excited. Go fish and chips? Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, Slitiao. Oh no, I was going to say the nice shiny roll, but it wasn't even a nice shiny roll. It was a cooldown. There you go. How will you be spoiler free for weeks? I mean, as in, we won't be spoiling stuff for weeks. Your job will be impossible. You're not getting paid. It's not a job. You do it for the love of it. For the love of me. You'll be playing. I'll be playing slowly. I'll be playing slowly. So I'm not going to like offline, I'm going to... The bot will taunt you and then deny it. Yeah, literally, it sounds like the bot. Oh, you rolled 9 and 9 then. Who forgets your child's birthday? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Password, welcome Ian. How you doing? It's lovely to see you. Hope you had a good day. Yeah, so because I think what we'll probably end up doing is being doing a shiny playthrough kind of thing on stream, and then off stream I'm going to be playing it anyway. But yeah. You do not know if the starters can or cannot be hunted. Yeah, I'm not sure. No idea. That's one thing I would like to see, but haven't, and I'm not going to look into it to like find out really. I'll wait till someone confirms it. Chat to remind you, if Lottie is live by 7 your time, would you be up for the radar? Yes, 100% Pooter. Yes. Yeah, if Lottie's live, we can raid into her. She's wonderful. You'd love to hunt them, but Game Freak probably will be. Yes. Yeah. You should do a vote. Oh, what? For how we play? Yeah, we could do that. Definitely. Definitely. Password, you won't be playing till midnight. Oh, chat scrolled me as I was reading. You need to hurry. It needs to hurry up. Yeah, fair. Got your first ZA shiny, not going to say what it is, but you finally didn't fail one. Heck yes. Heck yes. I am so sorry you failed a shiny ham. That was rough as well. She's doing a charity event all month. She's a good place to raid. Yes, she is. And she's wonderful as well. She's wonderful. Does it launch at midnight? So it's actually launched already. It launches at midnight local time. So what a lot of people do is they basically move their eShop account over to Australia briefly, buy the game, download it, preload it, unlock it, and then switch back. Why? Because for them it's live now. Because for Australia it was live hours ago, so they're all playing it. Oh, you get that. Do you mean just why do they do it at midnight? Yeah. How could they do that? I know. Yeah. You're in the UK, so you got to wait 7-8 hours. Yeah. We won't be playing it until it arrives, obviously. I guess technically it's due to arrive tomorrow, but I don't really know. I'm not really sure how pre-orders work on Throne. Just icky off them, or are they worried about downloading? Yeah, so the preloads are all encrypted. So you can't do anything with them, basically. Like, leaks only come from cartridges. Gotta wait for the postie, and then work finish. Oh, fair, yeah. You can do a pre-order for the physical cart, and you just want digital because you want to play it ASP. Yeah, completely fair. Makes sense. Overload of the server. The download speeds definitely were rough for people. I've seen that because everyone was preloading at the same time. But I think overall it's not terrible. Like, activation is, I guess, like a tiny little, just like, boop, now it's on. You can play it kind of thing. It's decrypted. You get yours tomorrow physical as soon as the store gets it, if they get it tomorrow like they should. Yeah. They open at 11 as well. Sorry, I missed you out the message, Armode. Sorry. Because you're buying at the local game store. Yeah. Fun fact, the encryption on Switch preloads is so strong it would take every capable processor on Earth 31,000 years to crack it, assuming worst case. What do they use? Because that's yeah, strong encryption. You fell asleep and it preloaded whilst you slept. Oh, nice. They use magic. Okay. A cat's stubbornness. Now that's tough encryption. My God, that's tough encryption. Nintendo's got to protect that dollar. Yeah, but they forgot that they don't encrypt day one updates. They completely forgot about that. So people data mine the day one update because they pushed it out already. If you pre-ordered the game, it pushed the day one update to you, and that wasn't encrypted. Whoops. Kitty climbed a ladder today? Like how? You can barely do that. Oh, bless her. It's because it's her birthday, Metro. You should know that. And she's trying new things. Seems to be a variant of AES 512, but the hash and algo for that doesn't produce valid results. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. That is wild. That is wild. That's what we love about this. People on the internet are so smart. They are, yes. You wouldn't even know where to begin doing something like that. Yeah, yeah. I don't either. Like, if I'm completely honest, I'm aware of these things. I kind of understand them in a very basic sense, but they melt my brain. You know, I need to hyperfixate on something for it to kind of go in and me to understand it, which happens from time to time. Don't get me wrong. She's an adult cat now. Oh, bless her. How old is she now? She's not old, is she? She's still young. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. She's what, 3, 4? Something like that? Don't judge me. You have a brain melt doing times tables? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, math is always one of those things that I both struggle with and don't. And it sounds really bizarre. If I think about it, I struggle with it. If I just let my mind just blankly do it, I'm fine. It's the like the overthinking it part that kind of gets me. Like if someone just came up to me in casual conversation, and just said something, and I like overheard it kind of thing, I could just kind of go, oop, and that's the answer. But if someone comes up to me and asks me the same question and makes me think about answering it, my brain just goes, the Romans, I don't know, what? Like, it just doesn't do it. It can't do it. It fails every time. It's really bizarre. She's 5, she's a lockdown kitty. Oh, sorry, do you know, I did know that, actually. I did know that, because I knew she was a lockdown kitty cat. Yeah. You suck at math, your job is to make computers do complex maths for you. Yeah, that's fair. I've got Lucasade for that. We've got a Lucasade for our fancy maths. That's because you need to perform then social interactions and someone demanding stuff from you. Oh yeah, no, 100%. 100% it is like a performance anxiety thing. Yeah, it is. I'm on the spot rather than being allowed to like casually answer the question. Yeah, it's always been the way ever since I was in school. I was top set everything, like for like classes and stuff. Like top set, normally top of the top set. I was very, 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 very. I believe the term is gifted. Don't you me? We know my story. Highly gifted child to adult burnout autistic. You know, we know. Same, you got the whole you need to raise your hand more all the time. Yeah. But if I raise my hand more because I know the answer, I'll be the only one raising my hand and no one else will get to answer because I know the answer and they don't. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were speaking the other day, weren't we, about how and then you need to talk exactly, and I don't want to do that. Can I just write the answer down in my book, please? Like, I'll show you the book. It's fine. Yeah, yeah, because we were speaking the other day, weren't we? Like, I got moved ahead a year, you know, because I was too smart for the other kids, you know, and that was awful. Because then I basically had to do the last year twice because I wasn't allowed to finish early. I just had to do it again, you know. People judge you for being smart. How dare you be smart? My gosh. Password. You got called out in class to answer, and they always made it seem like you were wrong. You always second guess yourself, even when I use calculator, I have to triple check. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and that sucks. Like when that's kind of put into you, that fear of like being wrong over something that isn't actually incorrect. Like that's rough. Also, can we just take a moment just to appreciate the little bunny mouth just there? And the little pawsies just there. Look at them. I mean, if you're autistic as an adult, you're autistic as a gifted kid too. Oh, I know. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know. I know. So did everyone else, apparently. They just never wanted to do anything about it. Much to my displeasure later in life. And my parents have gone, oh, yeah, no, we always kind of assume those things. Yeah, no, there was a lot of signs. And, yeah, they just didn't do anything about it. Because people assume you're smart in everything you do, and that's not how it works. No, it's not. You're just prepared is actually what it is. You know, you're prepared, basically. Banslam, welcome in. How you doing? Can't wait for Legends CA. I know, me too. Me too. Have you decided what starter you're going for? And welcome in as well. Yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope your Wednesday is going well, or your time zone, wherever you are. Yeah, have you picked a starter yet? Do you know who you're going for? Because I'm going for Totodile. Going to get myself a little Tifa's. I love my Totodiles. But apart from that, I have no idea. I have no clue about the game. Apart from what's kind of in official trailers, basically. And a few spoilers I've seen, but I'm obviously not going to repeat them. I'm just excited to see a Totodile run around. Like, I can't wait. Toto! Exactly. I'm so excited for it. Yeah, and as I was saying earlier, like the performance as well, I'm really excited for. Seeing that it runs well on the Switch One, I'm incredibly excited for, you know, because it's nice to see that they haven't been left behind. What is everyone's game style, by the way? Going in without info, wanting to read up before, story mode followers, running around and exploring style. That's a good question. That's a very good question, Metro. Honestly, I'm probably a little bit of story mode / running around. Like generally. Play it before everyone else as you can't stand to be spoiled on anything. Yes, also completely valid as well. Completely valid. And again, because the wonderful dynamic duo of Metro and Classy Ham are there, right there in chat. A massive thank you once again to both of you for compiling a huge, great list of spoilers and spoiler keywords and stuff like that and phrases that we have popped into the bot. And the bot is going to start swinging the ban hammer. It won't be banning it, just deleting stuff unless people are spamming it. To keep us all safe from spoilers, basically. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you. Very, very kind of you both. Yeah, there we go. Mod love. We love it. R mode, you follow the story. But you need to see everything every area has as you get to them. Fair. So you follow the story, the direction the story takes you, but whenever you get somewhere you haven't been to yet, you explore all around it and make sure you get all of the details about it. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a nice way to do it. Kind of describes me in real life actually a lot of the time. kind of describes me a lot, actually. It's something I've always had people ask me, like, especially like partners and stuff. They always look at me and they kind of go, what are you doing? Because like when we go to a new place, I'm like literally looking around all over the place, taking in all the details, like basically mapping everything out in my head. And the amount of times I've been asked, like, what are you doing? Why are you just like staring at stuff and like what are you doing? It's like I'm literally just I've never been here before, so I'm mapping it out in my head. Like I want to know where the windows are, and you know I'm taking in the design on the curtains or the tables, or you know seeing where the exits are, or you know looking at the space between tables and chairs, and you know the route people prefer to walk around the room kind of thing, you know, if they need to get to certain things. And mental survival. Essentially, yeah. Essentially. Yeah, it's just taking as many details as I can to reduce the anxiety as much as I can. You know? I was very much don't tell me what to do in Scarlet and Violet, so all the places was just all in the wrong order. Also, delay processing can be so bad, you just like to stare. Yeah, that as well. That as well. Yeah. Yeah. And wait, Metro. You were don't tell me what to do in Scarlet and Violet? That sounds very unlike you, Metro. That sounds so unlike you. To be resistant to people offering guidance. They also gave no clue. Yeah, do you know what? I can even imagine who said that as well. I can probably imagine who was the one telling you how it works, you know? Like, I could probably take a guess at that and get it right, I'm sure. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know you're a self-learning kind of person in a lot of ways. You're like me. Like, I think you're a little bit more stubborn than me. I think you're a little bit more stubborn than me in that regard. I know you're very much of a, well, no, I'm not going to do it kind of person with some things, which I adore about you. I think it's hilarious. I'm a bit more like, I didn't want to know. I don't appreciate the guidance, but thank you nonetheless, kind of thing. It was the cat. Yes, yes. You were guided through the Elite Four. It was horrendous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're more like now you do it out of spite. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a few things you've said that you were just like, nah, I'm not doing it now. Like, because people have recommended it or whatever. Soul King, welcome Ian, how you doing? It's lovely to see you. How is your day? Hope you're having a good, I need to say Thursday. Good Wednesday. Apparently you needed that dolphin. Yeah, no you didn't. No you didn't. No you didn't. You can beat the game with a Sprigatito, exactly, yeah. Yeah. Like how do you need to hire a gang of nerds? I love nerds to beat the game. I know. You worked an 11-hour shift yesterday, just woke up from sleeping 10 hours. Oh, that sounded like you needed that sleep. Oh, that was a good deep sleep, wasn't it, hopefully? Oh. Oh, hi, Bun Buns. Hi. Look at you being a good little sister, keeping your sister all clean. Could you clean her eye for me as well, please? So I don't have to do it. That was amazing. That was amazing. Posey just like, get your paw out my face. That was adorable. Yeah, I reckon you probably could beat the game with just a Sprigatito. You just have to really, really, really like level it, you know, and go for very particular moves and stuff. You woke up 5 hours in, you got up to drink milk, then went back to sleep. Nice. Very nice. It'd probably be a lot more challenging is what you mean, not something you can do casually like you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to running around with Totodile. I'm really looking forward to exploring like the city, I guess, because it's a city, the game. The wild zones look really fun. Oh, mate, thank you for the posture check. Yeah, I'm really keen to see how it like ties into being a Legends game. And kind of if it's going to kind of like change kind of what a Legends game is essentially, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you for the stretch as well. The first, second, and third time you did EV training. Oh, nice. Yeah, you don't really need to. Like EV training and stuff is definitely like an extra thing, but it does help. It definitely helps in some of the later story mode stuff. Oh, second and third time. Okay, cool. Yeah, like sometimes I try to do it a little bit in story playthroughs because I know like what like the build of the Pokemon would be. So like if it's a physical attacker, I'll try to get physical EVs on it, like attack EVs, maybe defense, some HP, stuff like that. But I won't really go out of my way to do it too much for a story playthrough. The most I'll generally do is try to get a nature on it. Like I'll do some resets for a decent nature. But apart from that, I'm never too fussed with story mode. Post game, I will just, yeah, min-max that. Like 100%. 100%. You had to wash Kitty's favourite bed, but she looked so sad when you put it in the dryer to hurry it drying, and she's so comfy now in the warm bed. Oh, bless. Oh, that's adorable. That's really, really cute. Oh my god, I love that. So cute. The reason you did it for the second was you want your shinies to be cooler. Fair. Makes sense, yeah. Yeah, like a properly like natured and like EV trained shiny is definitely like a little, you know, a thing to show off, isn't it? Like, yeah, that's very cool. Oh, there's a Dorbo. Captions. Oh, captions. Just always getting it wrong. Char, welcome in. Just hit alert. Good evening, Char. Good evening to you. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Hope you're enjoying your lurking. Are you ready? Oh no, you're not getting ZA, are you? I remember. Yeah, I was going to say, are you ready for ZA? But I remember you saying you weren't going to get it. So I guess you are, but also not. I guess. Oh, we've got a double post there. Thanks, bot. I still don't know why it does that. I think it's a I think it's actually like an issue like kind of between the bot and Twitch more than the bot itself, because there's nothing in it that would duplicate. Oh, so I know we're going into probably playing some Pokemon ZA for a while, like going forward. But I found I didn't like find it. I knew it was there, but the last couple of days I've been playing a game mode on Hitman, which is called Freelancer, and it's basically like mini campaigns, but like randomized kind of campaigns. It's a little bit of like a roguelike, where you can lose your gear, you can lose progress. You know, you die, you kind of start over, but you might be a bit stronger than last time. You know, you kind of try to work through like a campaign of taking down people and stopping bad people or whatever it is. It is horrendously difficult, but very, very, very funny. I've been playing it the last couple of days with friends, and oh my god, I definitely think we should play it on stream at some point, because you basically start with nothing. It's like you don't even don't have a lockpick or a silenced pistol. You know, there's just nothing. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Sulking, you're probably going to get ZA. You're just currently broke, but you did get paid. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was probably going to have to wait if it didn't get funded from the throne. Again, thank you everyone. I appreciate you very, very much for that. Yeah, I was probably gonna have to wait until like at least payday or whatever as well if I can afford it. So yeah, thank you. The Sleepy Club, yeah, that's fair. Fair. I kind of slept okay last night, but I slept really badly on this ear. I must have just like slept with it like twisted or folded or something, because like all morning it was so sore. So it's kind of calmed down now. I took my plugs out for a bit and just kind of let my ear breathe for a while. But oh my god, yeah, I woke up and just my whole ear was sore. I must have just, yeah, must have just like slept with it in a funny position or something. And if you're cup, you'll usually end up with nothing as well. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, you start with nothing, you end with nothing. Well, you lost nothing. Name that reference. What was that a reference to? One of you has to know. One of you has to know. Jay, you'll be back for it soon? No worries, no worries. Thank you for persevering with the ads. Been having such intense dreams that you've slept poorly. Ah, that's fair. You've had some stresses recently. And yeah, I know you've got some stresses kind of ongoing at the moment, so completely understandable. But we are here for you. We are here to support you, whether it's publicly like so, privately, just in Discord, whatever it is. We are here to make sure you are not going through stuff alone. Okay? Okay. Life of Brian, correct. I'm Brian and so is my wife. Yes, Life of Brian. Such a good film. If you haven't seen Life of Brian, please watch it. It is so, so funny. It's like classic, kind of like British humour. But, oh my god, so good. So good. There's a couple of jokes that haven't aged well, understandably, from like the era it was created in. But like overall, it's very, very funny. But yeah, I think at some point we may have to play some Hitman Freelancer, because yeah, it's been very, very, very fun. And as much as the game mode has been in now for like a year or two, probably is about 2 years now, it might be a bit less. I've only played like a handful of times because it didn't really appeal to me at first. I'm now kind of seeing the appeal of it, and kind of working out the way in which we would like approach a campaign in it to make sure we have stuff to do later parts of the campaign in it. Because again, you don't have anything, you don't start with any weapons. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. Like literally, you start with nothing. Oh, R mode. That's not good. You don't need that situation right now. I am not the Messiah. Only the Messiah denies his divinity. Yes. You give them 15 minutes? Yeah. 15 minutes too much, but yes. None of you have a backbone when it comes to voting with your wallet. Teasing. I hope you enjoy the game when you get it. I think the only reason you can actually stick with your choices is because of how tied your reasons are for not purchasing isn't just performance or greed. Completely fair. Completely fair. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Like, if I wasn't streaming, I probably wouldn't be interested in getting it. Whilst I am excited to play the games, and you know, I was excited for Scarlet and Violet and stuff like that. Like, I didn't have a Switch at all until I started streaming. Like, it wasn't until I decided I want to play some of those games on stream. You know, we went and we got sorted out with Switch and stuff like that. if it wasn't for the fact I was streaming it, or you know, will be streaming it, I probably wouldn't be playing it myself. Not as an excuse, but you know, I have a love of the older games far more than the newer ones, so I wouldn't feel like I was missing out, if that makes sense. There's definitely a FOMO aspect to it now, because I don't want to like be left behind, if that makes sense, I guess. I'm not really sure it does, but you know what I mean. Yeah, there are there are a lot of people. A lot of people playing ZA right now. My gosh. My gosh. It's kind of wild. You need someone beating up our mode. I'm not sure if that would resolve the situation. But possibly. Do we need to go on like a little vacation to our modes, and go and stand in the doorway? Wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Yeah, no, that wouldn't help. No, that wouldn't help. Yeah, no, that's not the plan at all. Your dad's done bouncer work in the past. You'll help. Yeah, perfect. There we go. You missed a comma. Yeah. The use of the Oxford comma right there. Yeah. So what you're saying is that it's a crusade. Yes. We're off to rescue a fair Armode from buttheads, basically. Yeah, no, it would be the first time I've done stuff like that, and probably won't be the last, if I'm completely honest. I remember once when my sister's ex-partner was threatening her, and even pulled a knife on her, actually, at one point. And I went over there, and he locked himself in the bathroom. He refused to come out until I left, because even though he had a knife, he refused to engage with me, because he knew I would kick his ass and drag him kicking and screaming from the house. Crappy situation. Crappy situation. But it was just very, 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 very funny to look back at it in hindsight and kind of go, yeah, you were such a coward that the second someone who was like physically your superior was present, you just literally backed down and hid and ran away. It was great. Great. Such a awful human being. Just absolute waste of oxygen. Piece of shit, that guy. Oh, Lucasade, have we got fire? Have we got fire? We can do fire. Where's the fire? Oh, I know there's some fire here somewhere. Oh, that wasn't the one I meant to click, but you know what, that works as well. Where was it? There. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be streaming it tomorrow. Or at all, in fact. Which, you know, in and of itself is a shame. But I stand by, you know, I stand by my my moral obligations. You know, I think it's the right thing to do. How come? Because there's the every Thursday strike for Palestine. There was like speculation the strikes will be called off now because the peace deal has been brokered and all of that jazz. But it looks like Netanyahu is already like backpedaling on stuff and like currently denying humanitarian aid with excuses for it, basically that like are his get out of jail free card essentially, you know, to do it kind of thing. So I'm pretty sure the strike won't be ended tomorrow, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. If it is a strike, I'm striking. I don't care if the game is like the first day on, you know, on stream tomorrow, whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me in that sense. I'd much rather support people than just, you know, get my own clout, you know, from playing the game or whatever, you know. It will suck, don't get me wrong, it will suck. I would love to play it, you know, launch day with people, but what sucks more is genociding an entire people, you know. That arguably, well, objectively sucks a lot more, you know. Yeah, so I'm just waiting to basically see what is said about it and what's going on. But it might end up being beneficial in a way because I will be doing an offline and an online playthrough anyway. So I'll be doing one just like with friends that'll just be in like Discord or whatever. And then I'll be doing one with all of you on stream as well, just to keep them separate so I can play the game kind of as quickly as possible, I guess, and yeah, not get spoiled, but also know when there's going to be spoilers for people as well. Enjoy the game at my own pace and then also play it with everybody. So yeah, it may end up working in our favour to an extent, I guess, but we'll play it by ear basically, and we'll see how it goes. Like, if it is a thing that it happens and we strike, then we strike, you know. That's kind of that's the long and short of it for me, really. You know, striking isn't gonna, you know, not happen for one day just because there's a shiny new toy, you know. Yeah, I literally thought about it this morning. I was just like, or like late last night kind of thing, I think, falling asleep. And I was just like, wait a minute. Thursday. Huh. I need to look at this in the morning. And yeah. Of course, the first thing I do when I look it up is that shit's still going sideways. Just talking to is enough for now. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I definitely believe that just keeping things kind of going, like, is a big part of it. Yeah, like you say, just keeping the conversation moving on these things, keeping it going. You know, even if it is just talking about it in this literal sense here, just, you know. But silver lining, not really a silver lining actually, I guess, but we'll be doing a Saturday stream. As well this week, basically. One, because Saturday's my birthday. Yay, I'm 21. And two, because I want to play more of the game with you all. Basically. But yeah, we'll be doing a Saturday stream this week, so we'll have some kind of celebration. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go, but we'll be doing something. It's so horrific how that sounds like a thing where you're using an extreme to compare regular day annoyances regarding genocide for exaggeration, but it's just literally what's going on. Yes, exactly. Yeah. It sounds like ridiculous and horrendous, doesn't it? But that's the state of things. 21, baby. I know. Look at me. I'm definitely 21. Which is kind of cool because I think, was it last year, year before? I was like in my 30s, and like now, like, you know, I've aged backwards, which is kind of impressive. you know, it was kind of nice. I like it. And it's a bit of a, I can't remember what the guy's name was. The guy who ages backwards. You're 20, turning 21. Exactly. I'm definitely not still in my 30s. I'm 20. I'm 20 years old. So you're 21 last year? Yeah, but I can't count. So is that a thing? Like, you know, if I can't count, does that mean, like, I still get to be 21, I guess? Leap years? Something? Am I grasping at straws here? Probably. You have your favourite bread, so yay. Oh, what kind of bread have you got? Oh, carry on then. Okay, there we go. The secret to eternal life, to immortality. Just not knowing how old you are. Not knowing what numbers are. I got some really nice bread actually at the food bank. They had a cheese cob, and oh my gosh, this was just like a tiger cob with melted cheese on it as well, like cheese kind of baked onto it. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. And then they had what was it? I think it was just like a tiger loaf as well, but like more of a loaf kind of one. Oh my god, so good. So good. So good. Ate them very quickly. Talking about age has made you realise you turn 22 next month. Damn. Yeah, time flies. Time flies. Warm rye bread and liver sausage. Ooh, very nice. I like rye bread. I'm not a fan of liver sausage. But, you know, that still sounds like a nice one. Oh. Nom. R mode, you are the young old age of 30 next month. Oh my gosh. I know what day that is. I know exactly what day that is. I've got that written down here, R mode. Written down here. As much as I'm not very organized for a lot of things, like, and I don't celebrate like my own birthday generally, I do still want to try to be aware of other people's birthdays, you know, especially my friends and loved ones. I'm still terrible at remembering, but I try to. Often there's viewers here younger than you. Fair. Yeah, fair. I know Lucas aids as well. I've got Lucas aids here. Yeah. Got Lucas aids. You have a birthday book, you write people's birthdays down in because you can never remember. Yeah, that's essentially what I've got here as well. Yeah. Because otherwise I will forget. I will always forget. I think it was this year. I think I spoke about this on stream actually as well, that I forgot my mum's birthday. Like, she'd messaged me about something, we were talking, and she was like, yeah, I can't believe your brother forgot my birthday. And I was just like, happy birthday. To be fair, it wasn't that I forgot my mum's birthday. I didn't realise what date it was. Like, as in the date, not my mum's birthday's date. I completely just had lost track of like the week basically, and just hadn't realised we'd got to that point like in the week yet basically. Oh, I felt so bad. So bad. You're no longer the youngest. There we go. Perfect. You only remember 3 birthdays without counting yours. Okay. Cis partner kiddo. Fair. Honestly, like the big 3, you know, probably the ones that you want to remember, you know. I was younger than you. I remember you said something about how that meant she was a baby. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I definitely slept funny, actually. As well as whatever it was I did to my ear for a while. Which does feel better now. I definitely just... I think I maybe slept with like a shoulder scrunched up or something, because... Oh, the shoulders don't feel great at the moment. With partners, you still sometimes mix the day and the month. Oh no! I always used to do that with my best friend. Always used to do that. His birthday, I'm doing it right now. His birthday is the 6th of July. I always used to say happy birthday to him on the 7th of June instead. Because my brain would just swap the numbers all the time. Like, so often. It was in chat, so she's fine with mentioning it. Yeah, I'm sure. 8-7, easy to swap. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's probably the exact same kind of like thing that my brain does with it. Yeah. You only remember your sister's birthday. You can remember the months for a lot of people. It's just not the date. Fair, fair. Yeah, I can remember most of my immediate family. Whether I remember them at the time is another story entirely. But I can remember them like when they are. I think. Now I'm questioning that actually. I know my sister, I know my brother, my mum, brother, dad, brother. I think the 2 youngest brothers I can't remember. Can't remember. My God. I have to double check. I've got it written down. To be fair, just one birthday you struggle to remember because they're twins. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. People remember yours as Father's Day. It can be at least in Finland, and it was on your birth year. Ah, okay. Oh, that's kind of a good one then. At least kind of you know there's something going on around that time of year, and can kind of serve as a bit of a prompt, you know. Just realised you don't even know your stepmom's birth month. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I can remember my stepmom's birthday now, actually. I remember my stepdad's birthday. Okay, kind of I remember my stepmom's. I can't remember the date of it, but I do know a celebrity she shares it with. I can't remember what the day is, but I know there's a celebrity she shares it with. Your birthday lands on Thanksgiving every like 6 or 7 years. Oh, nice. Not close to her at all, you suppose. Did it? You did live with your mum and stepdad. Fair. Yeah, fair. She favoured her kid a lot. That's really unfortunate. It happens. It happens, and I don't necessarily think anyone is like at fault necessarily, or for favouring their own, their own kid over like a step kid, but it shouldn't happen. When you take on the parental responsibility by entering into a relationship with someone who has children. Like I kind of believe it is literally like the bare minimum to treat them as your own, like the bare minimum. But I know not a lot of people look at it like that. I know a lot of people have like, well, they're yours and these are mine, so you deal with them and I'll deal with mine kind of attitude. For sure, it's more explaining why you're not close to it. Yeah, completely fair. Completely fair. Yeah. Yeah, it's how I was with my stepdaughter. Like, from the moment, like, I was in a relationship with her mum, like, you know, from the moment, like, they wanted me to be considered a stepdad, I was, basically, you know. We did everything together. Yeah, you know, she was just like my flesh and blood at that point, you know. It didn't matter that she wasn't, basically. Much to her biological father's displeasure, let me tell you that. He was not happy that someone else was caring for and loving and treating his daughter well, which is weird, because you'd want that, wouldn't you? Like, if someone else, and realistically, if you separated or whatever, realistically, you know, as much as you might not like your ex-partner or whatever, you kind of still want them to be happy, or ideally you would do. And you want, you know, them to have a stable household, you know, and for whoever comes into that household, temporarily, permanently, whatever it may be, to care for your children and to love them like their own, to only want the best for them and give them the best in life, you know, as much as possible. He bloody hated it. It was so bizarre. So bizarre. Hated it. Hated me. Hated me. Threatened me multiple times. Hated me. Because I did more for his daughter. Because she liked spending time with me more than him. Because he was a neglectful, awful piece of shit, basically. You said that doesn't have biological kids, so you don't know how he would have been as a step-parent with kids from a previous relationship. Fair. Yeah, fair. Sometimes some people just jump into it, you know. I, you know, don't have biological kids, you know. Well, kind of I do, but I don't. I did. You know, but yeah, you know, sometimes you just jump into it. You know, it's just one of those things. I'm sure I've explained this before. I'm not going to explain it on stream, but yeah. Suffice to say, I wanted to be a parent and I'm not. So. Fine, just confused? Yeah, all good. All good. All good. Nothing bad. Just, you know, personal. Break time. So I actually think I'm going to end a little bit early today because I can feel the headache like here, basically, and I don't want it to turn into a migraine because it's kind of behind my eyes at the moment. So I think we may end up wrapping up rather than going on break. So I can just kind of be away from the bright lights for a little while because I've got face light there, all the lights on in the lounge are here as well, and they're all bright. So I feel, yeah, get some Warden Rescue guys. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I'm going to open the curtains, open the windows, get some fresh air in, turn all the lights off, go sit on the sofa for half an hour, I think. You get that? You don't need to share anything? Yeah, thank you for understanding. Like I said, it's nothing bad. Just I wanted to be a parent and things didn't work out that way. So I do and I don't, I guess. You know. Yeah. It's something I came to terms with a very long time ago. Something, you know, I'm okay with now, as sad as the situation as it was at the time. Spend some time away from some screens, open a window or two and cuddle the bunnies. I mean, if they'll let me. They always get really offended if I sit in there. It's really cute, actually. Like, they literally just like, what are you doing here? And like, if I go and sit in with them, they get up and go out and go somewhere else a lot of the time. It's really funny. They just get so offended by it, which is fair. It's their space, you know. It's their space. It's okay. But yeah, it just makes me laugh whenever I do it. I go and sit in the room with them, and they're just like, "Excuse me, what are you doing in here?" It doesn't matter how many treats I give them, how many head pets I give them, ear scritches, whatever. They're just like, "No, you can bugger right off. This is our little house." It's adorable. It makes me laugh every time. What the hell is he doing in our house? It's literally like that, yeah. Yeah. Poppy's a little bit better with it. She's just more like, oh god, he's here again. And, like, she'll kind of get some head pets, or she'll take a few treats and then she just like goes off and goes under the sofa or something, or she sits under the desk down here next to me instead, and just waits until I've gone, basically. Posy, like the second I go and sit in there, she just like, where's the door? Where's the door? And she's just like waiting for it. Kind of just for her moment, she just darts and she normally sits under here as well now. He just runs under the desk and like naps there for an hour. I'm going to leave and he'll get out eventually. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's basically what happens every time. It's really funny. Bless them. It's why I try not to go in more than like a foot or something. Like sometimes I just step over to lean in. Because they kind of tolerate that. But if I actually go and sit in there with them, even if I just like kneel down or crouch down or something, they get so offended by it. Which is so funny. The little terrors that they are. Harvey, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. It's a Harvey party. It's a hearty party, even better. Harvey, how was your stream? You are you're on like phase 9, aren't you, for a DTQ right now? I can't remember what you're hunting at the moment, Harvey. But welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Rit, welcome in. Peony Pumpkin, welcome in. Briar Guy, welcome in. Harvey, welcome in, of course. How you doing? Can we get some hi, some hello, some waves for our wonderful raiding friends as well? Just a wave, a hello, a hi, henlo, whatever it may be. Goes a long way. Harvey, how you doing? Kissy Plays Games, welcome in, Kissy. It's lovely to see you. It's a hardy party. Yes, it is. Thanks so much for the follow as well. That is amazing, both of you. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Folks, if you're not currently following the absolutely wonderful Harvey, please do go drop a follow. Harvey's a fantastic friend of the channel, amazing streamer, and has a wonderful community as well. He's currently phase 9 in a DTQ. I can't remember what you're hunting at the moment. I can remember where you're up to, but I can't remember what you're hunting. I should remember this because I can remember the other bits. But yeah, please like drop a follow, and next time Harvey is live, head on over. And yeah, please do like support an amazing creator, basically. That'd be fantastic. And cheer Harvey on. Maybe that's what we need to get that shiny to finally show up. Yeah, welcome in. My name is Cup. I'm a full-on shiny hunter, normally from the UK. We have been having a bit of a break from Pokemon recently, just because I've been doing a lot of shiny hunting that's kind of burnt me out on it a little bit. But we were doing some variety instead, and even back to some Pokemon a little bit as well. But yeah, we're currently giving out the event KORAIDON and MIRAIDON Pokemon. If you do want to grab one, the link code is above your chat, somewhere like there, I imagine. Feel free to grab one. We'd love to get you those Pokemon. They're home legal. They're unique. They're exactly the same as if you had redeemed it from a code. If you weren't able to get one from your local game store, your local GameStop, wherever it was for you, you're more than welcome to do some trades and grab some. We'd love to have you. Regarding the raid suggestion, could you keep it in mind for another stream then? Both Lottie is a great person to watch and she's doing charity event. Yeah, is she not live yet? Do you know what time she's live? Oh yeah, it doesn't look like she is live yet. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If I see her go live before we wrap up, she would first go live in an hour. Okay. Okay. If she's not live before we go to raid, we'll go somewhere else. If she is live, even if it's just instantly live kind of thing, we'll raid over to Lottie. And if not, we'll make sure we raid into Lottie like Friday or something if we line up. Yeah, sorry, it would be longer. I can just feel my head getting sore, so I don't want to push it too much, you know. The worst thing would be just to kind of take myself out of it for a few days. That would just suck, you know. But yeah, welcome in. Do you know what? I probably should actually really kind of mention like the real stars of the show as well, shouldn't I? It's all month, so there's still a lot of time stream left. Good. Okay, good. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even think. Like, yeah. But yeah, the real stars of the show, where are they? There. Poppy and Posy. These two little rascals that they are. These two little rascals. Yeah, Poppy and Posy are two house bunnies. Posy is the one you can see there with like a brown stripe down her back. She's got brown on her ears, she's got some brown across her nose and around her eyes. She's very small as well, she's a very teeny tiny bunny. And Poppy is the one who's currently like flopped sideways, a little bit off camera. You can kind of see her tummy, and then you can see an ear as well. She's much bigger. She is kind of white with a little like speckling of grey on her in a few places. Yeah, they're my two girls. They've been with us for like 2 years now, nearly. I think it's 2 years in February. They're like they're about 4 years old, something like that. Just over 4 years old at the moment, I think. They'll be 4.5 in February, basically, or thereabouts. Don't apologise. You take care of yourself when you're feeling poorly, as you would say to others. You can't use my own words against me. That's not how it works. Yes, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I would say the exact same thing to someone else if they said they weren't feeling well. You are absolutely right. Yes, well done. Good. Good, yes. Spin the context. I like it. The cuties, I know, they're adorable, aren't they? Shall we give them some treats as well? Let me move my leggies for a couple of minutes and we'll give them some treats as well. For Mrs. Oh, he is going. Mrs. There you go, Bubba. Wake up to treats. I do that too sometimes. What? Where's Poppy? Posy. Oh, yeah. Oh, but feisty. Oh, look at these. You animal. Animal. Oh. The ears, I know. Look at them. Need to get ready for World Cup, so you have to raid and run. It'll be possibly back if you get free work before you win. No worries, Harvey. Yeah, thank you again so much for the raid. If anyone who's come in, there's bunny fluff flying around now. It just like flew right across my face. If anyone who has come in with a raid does need to raid and run, raid and lurk, please do make sure you do that. Prioritise your health, prioritise your welfare. You know, even if it's as much as just, you know, shaking out your armsies, your feeties, whatever you got. Grabbing a drink, a snack, taking your meds if you haven't. Please do that as well. But yeah, if you want to hang out and lurk, watch the bunnies. We're just chatting away. I was doing giveaways. We'd love to have you, but please don't feel obligated to be here. Yeah, Harvey, you have an amazing, amazing rest of your day as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kika, welcome in, Akika. It is lovely to see you. Welcome in, Raiders. We are very blessed today. My gosh. My gosh. How was the rest of your stream, Kika? There's some bunnies shaking their headies. Your ears flying everywhere. Depresso, welcome in. Kika, welcome in. How was your stream? Hello, bunnies. Oh, look, there's Posy's ears. She's in radar mode. What are you listening for, Butthead? You can just see her ears are forward. She's listening. Raiders of the Shadow Legends, welcome. Yes. Yes, not sponsored. Kika, did you find any shinies today? And also, folks, can we get just a little happy birthday for a certain pocket of Kika? It was Akika's birthday yesterday, and it's kind of worth celebrating, you know. Happy birthday! It sounds like you had an amazing day from what you were describing. So yeah, happy birthday! Oh, hi, Posy. Are you jiggling your nose, baby? Yeah. Oh, you're cleaning your face. Okay. Thank you. You honestly need that spa trip? Yeah, that sounds amazing, actually. That sounds so nice. You're describing like just the spa and the jacuzzi and oh, heavenly. Timothy, welcome in. You're going to slightly lurk. Mental tics are so strong, hard to type. 1 a week, can't. And now because of mental tics, your volume sensitivity is high. No worries, Timothy. If there's anything we can do to help, you know where we are. Oh, sorry, bung the mic. My bad. Ow. That was a good thump. We're right on the knuckle. Right on the knuckle. What was I saying? Yeah, chill with it. If there's anything we can do to help, please, you know where we are, okay? Discord, DMs, here, whispers, whatever. But yeah, I hope you're okay. And if there's anything we can do to help, yeah, we are here. We are listening, okay? And we love you. You're wonderful. You've done that before? Yeah, I know. I'm not really good at it because I always have the mic here, so I'm just used to aware of where it is now. But just every now and then my brain forgets and I just move and I just whack my hand into it. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Right on the knuckle. You're so tired, nearly wrote happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Sorry, I misread that. My brain auto-corrected that. Accidentally punched the fridge at work last night. Hurt very much. That's the worst, isn't it? Oh, like when you hit something like with like full force because there was nothing there, because you didn't assume it was going to be there, kind of thing. Like you turn around, you just like punch a cabinet, you know, you just catch your hand on a cupboard door that's open, you know. Oh my god, the amount of times I've done that. Oh, yeah. Oh, so annoying. Like, because it almost looks really violent, but it literally just is like you turn around and just like, oh, Jesus Christ, there's a door there, kind of thing. You know, my phone's ringing. Gush phone. Don't you hate when your clothes betray you and your sleeve catches the door handle? So, no. Because I'm too tall. But we've had this conversation before where Metro, I said the exact same thing. Metro has basically said the exact same thing. Like when you're walking through the door and you catch your sleeve in the door handle, like, catch your sleeve in the door handle? Sleeve? I'd be lucky to catch my belt loop on the door handle. Like, I mean, unlucky, I guess, but you know. And Chim, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can do. Completely fair, but if there is something we can do, even if it's like distractions, you know we're here, okay? And Kika, thank you for the stream as well. I appreciate you. Your pair of pants have these things that come off the sides and they catch on your door handle all the time. Oh no. Like cargo pants kind of thing, I guess, with like the extra pockets and stuff hanging off of them. Or something different. Accidentally doing something because you didn't realise something was there. Reminds me, you nearly sat on Max one day because he was on your bed instead of on his cat tree when you were going to bed. Oh no. Oh, that's funny. I've done that so many times. Like you sit down and just in the dark, you know, the cat's behind you or the dog's like snuck into the bedroom or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst. No, the worst is when you turn around, like in the kitchen, for example. And like the dog has just like run behind you and you catch its tail under your foot and they cry. Oh my god. I've never felt like more of a monster than like those moments. Oh, it's the worst. The absolute worst. Oh my god, it like makes me want to cry. You failed rethinking the strategy. Okay, I've got a strategy. Okay, I'm gonna use my swear for the stream just so you're all aware. It's get out of my fucking house. It might not work, but hopefully, you know. Look, say welcome back. What do you return to? Just talking about like accidentally like hitting stuff. I caught the mic with my hand, like wrapped my knuckle on it. So we're just talking about just like the times, you know, when you do that and you turn around, like bump into a cupboard or well, you know, hit a door, you didn't realise it was open or whatever, you know. Hard to explain. Kind of like pants that have changed, but these are fabric and they dip lower. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think I know what you mean. Yeah. I think I know what you mean. Oh, look at the little cuddle, like. Look at them. Look at them. Bless them. One could, but you. I believe in you. I believe in you. Please, obviously, don't put yourself in any, you know, in harm's way. Yeah, like I know it's easier for me to say that, like, than it is potentially for someone else. But yeah. The dual cleaning session, I know. What made it a little more understandable is you normally have plushies on your bed. So like, yeah, so you would have expected something there, just not Max. Completely fair. Completely fair. Take a pic of them later, post them in Discord, too lazy to do it right now. No, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure I can kind of picture the style you're talking about. But yeah. You didn't think about how the fuzzy dark lump could have been a cat. Yeah. Yeah. That's a mood. That's a mood. Are you cleaning your fur, baby? Yeah? And you're eating some greens. Okay, good. Good. Look at her. Nom 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 nom. Bless her. Nom 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 nom. I love it. It's just such a good thing. There's a car alarm going off. You might be able to hear that. I do apologise. That's a really loud one. Oh my god. Vaguely a humming noise? Yeah. It's such a weird frequency. I can feel my eardrum vibrating with it. Oh. Oh my god. It's not sharp. Okay, good. Okay, that's good. Oh. You know when you get like certain sounds, you can almost feel like your eardrum moving, kind of thing. I can feel it. I can like feel the pressure it's putting on it. Oh, that's so bizarre. That's an upsetting sound. Do not like. Yeah, yeah. That is a weird car alarm sound. It was almost like the car alarm was just like beeping the horn, like at a certain frequency, rather than like an actual car alarm. Yeah. That's the point of alarm. I mean, yeah, it's there to be an annoyance, yeah, and to alert people. You are correct there, yeah. When they eat dandelions, the stem first and end up with a flower of the mouth. Yes, yes, that's so cute when they do that. Yeah. I always love it when they get like a full leaf from like a big like romaine lettuce kind of thing. Like these two have. They've got some in the fridge actually at the moment. I got some today when I was out. Molly, welcome Ian, thank you for the water to the stream as well. But they like start at like the stem of the leaf, and just eventually they just have like this whole wide mouth. They're just a leaf that slowly just goes in. Oh, it's so funny. So funny. These two don't do that a lot. These two nibble their big leaves rather than just inhale them. But yeah, this size, they like their spinach. I know they shouldn't have a lot of spinach, so I generally do like a 2-to-1 ratio with spinach versus like kale or spinach and like romaine lettuce, stuff like that. And that seems to be a good balance for their tummies, which is fine because they've still got stuff they want and they need. I know it can cause their tummies a little bit of an upset if they have way too much. But they're good. They share it. It's not one of them eats all of it, which is always nice. Oh, that good yawn, Bubba. Oh, bless you. The car alarm humming made your anxiety spike and we low for a bit. Soul King, no worries. I'm sorry that happened. Yeah, that was a genuinely weird frequency for it to be happening. Like that has upset my ear. Yeah, I'm sorry. That sucks. I'll if it happens again, I'll mute my mic for a second. Whilst it's happening. Lucky you didn't hear it because not headset at the moment. Oh, fair. Yeah, fair. Yeah, it wasn't like a bad sound. It literally just sounded like someone doing the horn on the car. But it was just at a certain like interval and like frequency. It wasn't quite the horn sound. And that was a weird one. Like as soon as it went off, I noticed it in my ear, but only my left ear because that's the one pointing to the window. Oh. Hopefully, it also makes you investigate to stop it or excavate like fire alarms. Yes, yes. It was upsetting for sure, but it was more concerned about how painful it was physically when you said it wasn't sharp. Fair, yeah, fair. Yeah, it wasn't like painful. It just I could feel my ear like reacting to it. Like you know, like if you stand under like a fire alarm going off or something, or you're near to it, sometimes you can almost like hear your eardrum. You feel it kind of doing its thing. I could just feel that in this ear. Oh, that was weird. Ah, we got some more cleaning, have we? Oh, babies. Oh, has anyone seen Glitch City has released their final Scarlet Violet song? I think it was yesterday they released it. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but if anyone has, what are your thoughts on it? I imagine it's going to be an absolute banger, if I'm completely honest with you. I imagine it's going to be fantastic. But yeah, it's the final Scarlet and Violet song, with obviously with ZA coming out today, for some people, I guess. I can't even remember what it was about. I think they said it was a Area Zero one. I would look it up, but apparently Blue Sky is down at the moment. Cool. Cool. Reminds you of the day they were going to repaint the thing on the side of the stairs. It wasn't just noise, but the noise was horrendous too. Yeah. Oh, like the handrail, like the banister and stuff. Yeah. I bet was the noise from them sanding it? I imagine. They were, yeah. Yes, that, yeah. Using like a belt sander on it. Yeah. 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 Efficient, quick, sounds horrendous. Yeah. Yeah. Actually vibrate the walls. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah. Yeah, very good for the job they're designed for, but like, yeah, very, very powerful little tools as well. You're gonna hide in Digimon? A good idea. Good idea. R mode. We love you, okay? This will get resolved. It will get resolved, okay? Yeah, we love you. You're wonderful. Nope. Oh, weird little bug's back. Go away. Go away. Go away. The one that looked like a mosquito, but I really don't think was, because I don't think it's really the season for them. Oh. Actually, do you know what? I think seeing as that alarm has also just exacerbated my head feeling a little bit weird and a bit tender, I think we will wrap up here. Almost feels like I've got water in my ear now. It's such a weird feeling. Ugh, everything feels weird. Yeah, I think we'll wrap up here. So I don't make it worse. Partner said under 25 minutes, and I will have talking with them after that. Okay, good. Good. Stand your ground. Your house. Your rules. You know, within reason. Stand your ground. You got this. Thanks for stream. Please take care of yourself. Up you two R mode. Yes. Yes, indeedy. Okay, right, let's find someone to raid. Yeah. We love you. I expect you to end earlier. Please take care of yourself. Yes, like earlier this. Yeah, I mean, I would have done if we, you know, hadn't had friends raiding in. But I don't want to just. I didn't want to just like go thanks and then then dip. Basically, as much as that's valid, and I support doing that. I think that's completely fair. If you know whatever is going on, you've got stuff you need to do, not feeling well, whatever. I knew I could go for another 20 minutes, kind of thing. I knew it wasn't quite that bad. So yeah. But let's go and show some love to. I think it's going to be. Who's live? To the wonderful EV collector Elora today, because I actually haven't had a chance to raid Elora in a while. I don't think. Maybe. I remember. Okay, I'm going to get that started now. In terms of stream tomorrow, it may or may not happen. I honestly don't know at this point. You're going to choose her? Hell yeah. It's always lovely. I'm going to see if the strike is happening tomorrow. If I don't get confirmation it's not happening, we will be striking tomorrow. Because it still warrants it, you know. But if we are, we'll be back on Friday. If not, we'll be playing some ZA spoiler free tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all for being here today. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all the follows, the raids, for the bits. I can't wait for any subs today. I can't remember. Don't think so. Just thank you so much, all of you. Thank you for the shenanigans, for the silliness, for the giggles. There's the bunny zooming around. Yeah, I love you loads. Keep being wonderful. Stay safe. R mode. We are here if you need anything. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. Okay. Yeah, I love you loads. Let's go show Elora some love. It is her last stream before ZA. Yeah, I love you loads, and I will see you all soon at R mode. Right back at you. Okay, catch you tomorrow/Friday. Bye.